We're live. How we doing, everybody? We are back from Charlotte, Chad and I, and we're here. It's Wednesday night. It's time for the Throwdown. Once again, I am your host, the Ficus, otherwise known as Rodney Fike. Here with my partners in crime, Chad Chodel and Twan Amato. How we doing, fellas?
Fantastic.
All right, Twan, I'm going to request that you get up and go into the other room and put on a brightly colored shirt. Come back.
Right? I literally, like, last minute was like, I don't have a brightly, but I wore this hat. Doesn't matter. The light blocks it out, but it's like high vis neon green.
Oh, wow. It's like chartreuse.
So I was like, oh, that'll work. And then it doesn't show up on the camera. So I'm like,
what are you going to do?
won't work.
Well, at least the wording on your shirt is colorful. So there you go.
The back. Hold on.
Ooh, there you go. Pretty
Walmart time.
Nice.
We've been mooned.
I did see that you had some colorful underwear on, so that's good for something.
Yeah. Everything about me is colorful.
All right, I'm going to flip my thing around and
Y'all got
get started on my artwork here.
y'all got a free preview before the OnlyFans.
Yeah. It's going to be big.
Let's
Record.
okay. That's icon heading. Okay. All right. So who's working on what?
I got a little Ben 10 sketch cover here.
Very nice. Very nice.
Working on Ghost Freak.
Sweet. Chad, what do you got going on, brother?
I am working on Lucy from the series Elfen Lied.
Very cool. Very cool.
Very early 2000s.
Very cool. And I am working on a Gambit sketch card for the sketch card show we're doing in Kokomo.
It's a sketch card show, and you didn't even tell us.
What?
I think I did. You're both going.
Oh, that show. Never mind. I was thinking of something else.
Oh, no.
We're going? No way.
Way. Patrick is in the house. What's going on, Patrick?
All right, buddy.
Hope all is well in Patrick land.
Patrick, how's it going?
Patrick didn't even get LLC that name. Patrick.
So, as you all might know, we all one of you, that Chad and I went to Heroes Con this weekend. And Chad, where do we start, brother?
How about the horrible drive on I-40?
Oh my God! So the mountains of North Carolina, Interstate 40, all the way through both sides down to one lane, all the way through the mountains. Behind how many semi trucks?
25.
Yeah,
Give or take.
So a section of the drive that was really only supposed to take maybe 40 minutes took about, what, 2 hours?
Something like that. It definitely added more into the drive to where we didn't even get to the hotel till what, almost 10?
Almost 10 o'clock, yeah. It was crazy. Needless to say, we found a different route for the drive home.
Yeah.
And Chad really had a good time on those curves. Did you not, Chad?
Yeah, even though it's like a little, like a compact SUV, I was already trying to drift that thing like on Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
Get it sideways.
Unfortunately, these new cars decide to all use the electronic e-brake.
Yeah.
So I can't even do the whole hand thing.
Yeah, he had me leaning the opposite direction so we didn't flip over.
It worked. And at the same time, we also gained like an extra mile per gallon doing that.
Yeah. Definitely a lot of coasting going on those hills in West Virginia.
But then let's just talk about like our first day at the show when we actually got in.
Well, let's see. We got in. We got the lay of the land. We really lucked out with our signatures, stuff that we had that we wanted to get signed.
Yeah.
I took some books for the guy that owns the comic shop that I go to. Some issues of Dork to have signed by Brett Bean.
Mm-hmm.
And I was anticipating waiting in line for a while, but luckily we were kind of walking around, and I was like, "Well, there's Todd Beats," and Chad said, "What's that line for?" And I said, "Oh, look there, that's Scotty Young, and where Scotty Young is, Brett Bean can't be too far." And boom, there he was.
Oh no, Scotty Young was on the opposite side of the building. What he was next to was Scott Snyder.
Oh, Scott Snyder, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. So we walked over, and there were 4 people in line to see Brett Bean. And I was all giddy because I wasn't going to have to stand in line for an hour and a half.
Which is always good.
Yeah, I went and I got my book signed and picked up a couple of his new stickers, and that was it. I was very happy.
And you were kind enough to help me out and getting in line to meet David Finch for me to get his one book signed.
Yeah, and the thing about that was I didn't get to meet David Finch either because even though he signed your book,
mm-hmm.
right as I was getting ready to start talking to him, John Romita Jr. came from stage left and completely bogarted me and pushed me out of the way, and
I know.
Started talking to David, and I'm just like, I mean, I didn't care because I've talked to David before and I've talked to John before, but it was just like if I'd have been a normal fan, I'd have been pissed. And I was a little perturbed because I was just like, how inconsiderate, But he totally brushed me off and got in front of me and started talking to Dave, and I was just like, I was going to tell him, how much I've enjoyed Skin Breakers and all that, but I didn't get a chance to, so that kind of sucked.
Yeah.
You're like, now he'll never know how I feel about it.
Exactly. My life is incomplete. But the good thing about that was that there was one guy in front of me in line, and so I had virtually no wait. So while Chad was taking care of business at the Comics Curing Cancer table, I went over there and hooked him up.
Yeah, which thank you again for doing that for me. I greatly appreciate that.
Oh, not a problem. I was happy to do it.
I mean, DJ was really happy after he saw the sketch cover I did for him.
Yeah, he was. We won't discuss why he was happy.
No, but he always loved doing commissions for me every time I come to Heroes Con, whether it's just as a fan or you have it the table. Like he will always try to get a commission off me. But yeah, it was great. It was great to finally meet them and finally hand off my X-Men 97 piece.
Yeah. Which they all loved.
Oh, they love the crap out of that thing. Yeah, Instagram love that thing too because that's at 5,000 views right now.
That's
I haven't,
awesome.
had, I haven't had that many views on Instagram in ever.
And we got to spend some quality time with the guys. We went out to dinner Saturday night and went to a place called Ink and Ivy.
Ink and Ivy.
And right across the about 3 blocks away, walking distance. And we got to watch some of the Knicks game, and until it just got too loud and too hot, and Chad and I bowed out, which was it was a good thing because they bowed out at halftime.
Yeah.
So we went back to the hotel room and watched the Knicks win the NBA championship.
Which I need to find that video again. There was they posted like the whole story with, I think it was DJ. He actually posted the whole video of all of us actually watching the Knicks game.
Oh, did he?
So you and I are actually in it.
Sweet. That was a good time.
Oh yeah, it was great. It was definitely a great experience to actually get a chance to meet them and meet a whole bunch of artists, especially if you guys are. Well, I'm talking to the viewers right now. If you guys are an artist who's trying to get your portfolio reviewed, definitely go to like some of these shows like Heroes and the other big ones that have a whole bunch of really cool artists. You'll actually get some really cool experience.
Yeah, especially Heroes because it's a true artist alley, and there are no celebrities at the show. It's a honest to goodness comic book convention. I was telling the guys at the comic shop today they asked me how it was, and I was like, it was awesome because it was a comic book convention and it felt like the 90s, and it was just everywhere you looked there were artists.
Yes.
They were all drawing, and it was great.
Drawing, and then you see some like original art for sale. You see vintage books, all that stuff. Which, by the way, when you were in line for David Finch, one of DJ's buddies actually showed up, and he got himself the holy grail of books in his line that he's been looking for a while.
Which was what?
Amazing Fantasy number 15, graded as a 2.0.
Oh wow!
From what I overheard, he spent 19 grand on it.
Wow. Well, Matt, the guy that I gave the Molten Man commission to.
Yeah.
He brought some books with him. Now he owns a store there in the Charlotte area, but he got issue 1 of the X-Men.
Really?
He traded a bunch of 70s horror books for it.
Okay.
It was graded a 5.6. He said, but it's an issue 1, and I've got it now.
Yeah, I mean, you can't argue with that.
So he was all giddy about that. I forgot to tell you about that.
All right. It's a good talking point for the show.
Yeah.
I was going to stop out and visit you guys, but I wasn't in the area.
You said something.
I was a little bit out of the way.
It's okay. You might have melted when you stepped out of the car.
Yeah, the heat was bad.
We pulled into, when we finally got to the hotel, there was a Wendy's like right next to it. We hadn't had dinner, so we pulled in to get dinner, and it was like 9:45, and it was still 92 degrees outside.
And like as soon as the window was dropped, you could just feel it, like someone just punched you in the face. Didn't get any better. That did not get any better.
So, Chad, the pizza place that we went and ate at for lunch,
Yeah.
was that there last year?
You mean Carmela?
No. The place we ate for lunch. The first day on Saturday.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, Kings. Yeah, that's as far as I've been going there for the past few years, that's always been there.
Okay, that's what I thought because Bill Love is a guy that works at the comic shop. He was saying that that's his favorite show to go to, but the only thing he doesn't like about it is there's not a lot of places to eat around the place. And I was like, "What are you talking about? There's a King's, the pizza place right across the street." He said, "There is." He said, "Was it new?" And I was like, "I don't think it was new." And I told him that, we decided to go over there and eat lunch because it was going to be cheaper than eating lunch inside at the concession stands.
Yeah.
And I was like, we got a pizza and each got a soda for $17, and fed both of us. And he's like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah."
I think he might have not known because he probably parked somewhere else. He didn't go through the elevator and stuff like you and I did.
Right. Well, see, when Tina and I did it the 2 times we did it, we didn't go that way either. So you taught me something new. So definitely the next time we go, I'll definitely utilize that because that was brilliant.
Yeah. I always wanted to try the sandwich shop that was right next to it, but for some reason they're closed on weekends.
Yeah, that's a lot of lost revenue.
Especially for, that weekend.
Well, any convention,
They do it for the sandwiches, not the profits.
That's
I mean, it was also open from what I read on Google, they were only open from 7 to 3.
So they're probably there for the corporate crowd.
Probably.
We go to this hot dog shop out in West Virginia, and they're only open very specific times, and they're they don't open for anything else for no other reason. Doesn't matter, and they are open until they run out of what they made for the day, and that's it.
Yeah.
So, but it's really good stuff. So, every time we try to get in there, there's another place out there too that does pepperoni rolls, and they're the same way. They're only open a very limited time, and once they're sold out, that's it.
Yeah, Chad Ghost is like that. They make 250 doughs a day, and then when they're out of doughs, they're done. Their pizzas are all made, and that's it.
And you cannot call in and place an order for these pizza roll things because they won't take that order. You got to come here, and if we have them, we have them.
Right.
And then it's an old timer, so he doesn't care what you think or that you're gonna call somebody or report. He doesn't care.
Right.
Because they'll be like, "Well, I don't want to drive all the way out there and not have them." And he said, "Then nope." Yeah. Well, Can you tell me what you have left? Nope. See ya.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that dude's been doing it for so long, he does not care about any of your opinions on how he operates.
Right. So you want to make sure you get up off your ass, get here early.
And at the hot dog shop, the best thing you can do is ask the man if he has any ketchup. He will take your order and move it right back behind the counter, and you can leave. He also doesn't allow any substitutions. It comes with the chili sauce, the onions, the cheese, and this spicy pickled relish, and he doesn't allow you to alter that.
Yeah, it sounds like a Chicago dog.
Yeah, and it's like if you don't like onions or the relish or whatever, you can scrape it off when I sell it to you.
Yeah. That
And
sounds.
again,
Where's this at again?
West Virginia,
West Virginia.
which I will be out in West Virginia in August.
What part?
I can't remember, but it's for the HoloCon.
Okay.
So I'll be out there for that. It's a horror convention out there.
Gotcha.
Speaking of where we'll be, you and Chad hung out this past weekend, and this weekend coming up, we'll both be in Dayton.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be hanging out there. How far is that from your house?
An hour?
It's a bit of a drive for me, so we'll be hanging out there, getting in at some point, and then hanging out there at a hotel.
Is it a 2-day show?
It is a 2-day.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It is a Saturday and a Sunday show. So I will be heading over there Saturday morning to set up and work and hope for the best. This is I think this is like my second time, but it's been a hot minute. I went there for the first time, like when they first started.
And when it was in Middletown?
Yeah, when it was in Middletown, and it was like around the same weekend, the same day as Horror Hound.
Good old Horror Hound. And then, so following you guys hanging out this past weekend, and then Chad and I being at the same con next weekend, we all hit the road next month together. So the people will love that.
Yeah.
We got to start getting people to tell us what cons they want us Throwdown guys to be at. Start just showing up as a unit.
There you go.
As special guest.
If you want us to come to Arkansas to visit you, throw some money our way, and we'll make it happen.
Yeah, I'll figure out the accommodations and we'll head out.
Try something here.
But like I said, I had a blast the first time. I did that Kokomo show. I had a really good time out there. There was, the host, one of the best hosts of a show that I've ever met. Super, super nice guy. All the people out there were super friendly. It was just awesome. I loved it.
Yeah, I was talking to him on Messenger last week when we were getting all the details straight, and he was all excited that we were coming, and you weren't kidding, boy. He's super, super nice.
Yeah, he's one of the coolest guys. Cooler in person. Just an all around good guy. And so he's trying to build up the comic scene and the artist scene in his shows, and I was super honored to be able to kick that off for him and attend his last show that he did, and it was super awesome. I loved it.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm told him we'd make sure we came and put our game faces on and put some smiles on some people's faces.
Yeah. And once you told us the location and what the accommodations that came with that location, I was like, I think we'll take it.
Nice.
I was like, he said, "There's a bathroom there." Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's right. We get our own private bathroom. Hey, Tony's in the house. What's up, Tony? He says, "Hey guys."
What's happening?
Patrick says, "Have you all seen the new Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer? It looks great." I have not seen that.
I haven't either. I keep seeing all the posters never being posted.
I saw the comic book today. I didn't pick it up, but I didn't. Haven't seen the trailer. I will check that out definitely tonight after the show.
Speaking of trailers, though, man, I was so disappointed on on the Shrek 5 trailer.
Shrek 5?
Shrek 5.
I wasn't aware that there was a Shrek 5 trailer.
It's been like in the works for so long, and they showed a little bit of the like what they're working on, and dude, I am not a fan. I'm not a fan of that new animation.
Huh.
You think they're gonna do the Sonic strong arm?
It was just it was too polished.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So do you think they're gonna do the thing they did with Sonic and force the people to redo it?
Oh, maybe. I doubt it. Like you really have to have like one hell of a backlash at that point.
I mean, it worked once, so.
Oh, I know it did.
I love that they put the Sonic stuff out, and then all the people were like, "Nope, put it back, and they were like, "We can't. We've spent way too much time and money on this." And they said, "Then we're not going to watch it." And they were like, "You're bluffing." And then they were like, "We're not bluffing." And they were like, "Put it back." And they made them more like the original. I love it. I was like, now if the people could just stick together for more important reasons,
right?
Think of the things we could do.
Exactly.
They still did use the ugly Sonic though in the Disney's Chip and Dale movie.
Yeah. Well, they had to put them somewhere.
Made him like an old celebrity from in the convention that's trying to stay relevant.
Huh.
Oh, by the way, Twan.
Yes.
While we were at Heroes, I finally got myself a couple of Invincible blank sketch covers, and I finally found some Dork.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, the guy was selling like a whole bunch of them. It was $10 each, or like it was like a buy two kind of a deal.
Nice.
I'll be honest, I definitely like spent a lot of money on sketch covers.
I gotta stop getting sketch covers.
Well, I mean, these were some of the sketch covers I have not seen in the wild in forever, especially since I finally found a Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah.
So it's
I wanted one of those, but I haven't found one of those.
Speaking of those, hang on. Don't say anything, Chad. I don't want to say it. I want to show it. Hang on.
Oh, I was gonna say to Twan, I was lucky enough to even find that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not the easiest.
No, they are not. You got. Wait for Rock to get back.
Here we go. All right, let me set Gambit aside for a second. Hey, Cameron's in the house. He says, "Good evening, guys. What's up, Ficus and Chucky and Twan? How you guys doing?" Excited for my new package from Chad, he says.
Oh yeah, he's super excited because I got everything printed at work, so it's now going to be shipped out to camera. Oh yes.
Oh.
Patrick, I hope you haven't left yet. Look at the sketch cover that we got.
Yeah, so Rodney and I both got one. I am so excited to draw on that thing. It's not even funny.
But wait, that's not all.
No.
Yes.
So good.
Yes. But wait, that's not all.
Sketch cover like that.
So, Chad, tell him about the guy.
Okay. So we were talking to an artist. He actually showed us like in his den, he had a whole bunch of sketch covers. I found a Max, and he's like, "No, there's actually a guy that's like a couple booths down that actually has a whole bunch of sketch covers, and he only sells them to artists.
They're customs,
and they're custom. So both of us actually went down there. We actually took a look, and lo and behold, we found a whole bunch of them that we wanted.
I need to find that guy.
Well, we got his contact info.
Plus, since we were at the show, the first one was free.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
The first one was free, and then he charged the rest.
Because we were so geeked that he had a Max cover, but he only had one, and so he said, "Well, hang on a second, let me see what I got back here," and he had one in the box behind the table, so he got Chad one, and we were just like freaking out. He was telling us that he custom makes them, and he makes them to order, so he can, if there's some that you want, he can make them for you. And
yeah,
really super nice guy. Chad, I was already friends with him on Instagram.
Oh, really?
And Facebook, yeah.
Oh shit! I'm surprised he didn't recognize you.
I know.
Yeah, I was like excited to get the few I saw, and including on a like I said, the Batman Who Laughs, and a couple other books. And let me go ahead and show you the big purchase I got. Juan, you probably will love this. This is a original pencil page.
Yeah, that
was.
It's Humberto Ramos.
I bet.
That is sick.
Like, I just love his pencil work.
Yeah, that's some super. I can't. That's too detailed for me. Unfair. Some people.
Like there was a giant booth at that show that had a whole bunch of artwork from so many different artists. And lo and behold, Rodney was actually looking at it, and I was just looking at it too. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm torn between these two pages. He definitely convinced me. He's like, if you don't get that, you're going to be kicking yourself.
Yep.
I have this original page was done by an artist named Twan for an anthology book.
Oh, I know that guy. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's kind of cool. He's a little bit weird, but
I'm just saying, he's a bit on the odd side.
I got a couple of these Ben 10 covers too. And the cool thing about these Ben 10 covers is there's so many aliens that you can do.
Yeah, it went from what 10 or 12 that he has in his Omni church to now like a whole like 20,000 different ones.
Yeah, there's so many now.
It's like Pokemon. You said there's only 150 discovered, and now all of a sudden there's about 600 and something.
They got to give the people what they want.
And Tony says, Alberto Ramos, that guy is on another level.
Hey, yes.
You ain't kidding. That dude is just insane. Okay, so Patrick says, fellas, I got to go. And Twan, look forward to seeing updates on my Sal commission. Chad, good forward to updates on my Jedi Raven commission. Have a good week, fellas. Cameron says, I usually go to eBay for my Batman Who Laughs blanks, but they are getting harder to find. Cameron also says, I love the Ben 10 piece Twan, and hey, I can't wait for the end of the year and get to meet Twan finally and get my first piece from him. But MonsterCon will be epic.
Yes, sir. That's going to be a fun trip too.
Where's that at?
Memphis.
Memphis?
Yeah.
I wonder if they still have booths available.
Possibly.
When is that?
November, I think. If I'm recalling correctly.
Might have
I
to
don't have my calendar here.
might have to double check my schedule on that
I
one.
was going to say, maybe we could do the road trip thing again, Chad.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm going to borrow my buddy Chopper, and I'm going to go out there in the helicopter.
Nice.
You're going in the helicopter with Chopper the reindeer.
Well, when you get down south, swing by Cincinnati and pick us up.
Please.
For sure.
You've been saving up a lot of money on gas.
Definitely.
Speaking of helicopter rides, I don't know if you guys know him, but you might have heard the news because it was all over the place. But we lost an artist, musician that I was fond of, and that was Oliver Tree. A couple days ago, was doing a tour in, I want to say he was in Brazil, and two helicopters collided midair, and he didn't make it out of that helicopter. So,
Oh no,
that sucks.
Yeah, that sucks.
I saw the news, but honestly, I didn't know who he was.
Yeah,
wasn't familiar with him, but that sucks nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's I heard one song of his like years ago, and it's one of those moments where you hear a song and then you're like, who is this? What is this? I gotta hear this, and then you just kind of like follow along. And he was 32, I believe, 30, younger 30s. I believe he was 32.
Wow, that's young.
Yeah, he was doing a world tour. Recorded his album on all 7 continents. Just a wild goofball. He always had the bowl cut and the big pants and the wild. Everything about him was just like a goofy character.
Right.
Now, there was all the conspiracy theories on Atlantic Records taking him out, just like they do everybody, because he just left Atlantic Records. And then others say that he knew that it was coming based on his last song and last music video that he put out, so that he knew that it was coming from them after he left them. So he faked his own death to avoid that and start over somewhere else. So who knows? But
Wow.
nonetheless, if there is no conspiracies about it, sad because his music was good.
Yeah. Go back and actually try to listen because this is the actually kind of curious.
And speaking of losing people, today we lost the young girl that did the voice for Lilo and Stitch.
What?
34 years old.
No.
What happened?
I don't know. I couldn't find out what happened, but just that she died. I don't know.
Did she leave Atlantic Records?
Uh,
No, she left it.
Oh, that would be even worse.
I don't know. I'm assuming that eventually something will come out.
Yeah, from there.
I'm just so reluctant to click on the clickbait because I know it's going to take me to a place where I have to go to another place, and I have to go to another place, and then I have to accept cookies, and then I have to scroll through all the ads and get half of a story, so I don't ever go read stuff.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I wait until it comes out,
Yeah,
until somebody says it without having to click anything.
exactly.
Looks like Cameron was messaging. So he said Memphis sponsor is a Saturday, November 21st. Artist Alley is sold out, but there is a wait list and vendors booth still available, as far as I know.
How much are the vendors' booths?
Probably like $375. I'm just throwing the number out there.
Yeah.
And he also said he died from complications of an eating disorder and that created other issues and led to his sepsis, unfortunately. Oh, damn.
That's good.
That sucks.
I'll tell you what. When you need to know something and you're doing a live show or a live anything, that guy's got it for you.
I was going to say, he's I'm going to start calling you Jamie because you're like Joe Rogan's second arm, man. He says something, Jamie just anticipates what he's going to ask, and boom, there it is.
It's already there. You're like, I don't even. It's like I don't even know if I fully had my question out and you had the answer for me. Thank you. And as anybody knows who does any kind of internet live streams or things like that, that's probably one of the best things that you can have is somebody that's on it. They got your information. You're not sitting there going, oh, I don't know, or making up stuff, or you're like, oh, within minutes, I know what's happening.
That's right. Cameron, I'm going to start calling you Jamie.
Yeah. It was definitely a fun convention. Definitely love just me the Comics Can Cancer group. They're like a fantastic group of people.
What'd you say? Say it again.
I was just saying, like, I just reminiscing on the weekend and just enjoying our time with Comics Can Cancer. They're just a fantastic group of people.
Yeah, I made a comment to you on the drive home that I think they're not just guys that we know at a show anymore. They're friends.
Yeah,
because we know them all by name now. Before, the only one I knew was Deej.
mm-hmm.
Now, when we know them all. We know, it's and they all know us, and it's just like, oh, it's family. It's kind of like family.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I haven't had any interactions with any of them, so I might need to. Sorry.
Well, I'm sure once the auction gets closer, we'll probably have them on like we did last year.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. There's definitely a few pieces I would like to finish off and actually give them to as an auction piece.
Yeah.
Just to help out. I think their goal this year is 65,000.
Well, the one thing that I noticed, and I heard the conversation, but I had kind of noticed this during the weekend, just through observing. Like, I mean, we spent a lot of time at their booth talking to them and stuff, so
sure,
we were privy to a lot of private conversations. But they were, happy about how people were approaching them and wanting to donate because they're starting to get better known and stuff like that. And I kind of noticed that because the quality of people that were donating stuff, was really kind of high end, and I just thought that was cool because for such a good cause, and they're all good guys,
mm-hmm.
Really kind of made me feel good for them.
Hopefully, next year, all of us can get ourselves a booth next year, and we can have ourselves a throwdown situation where all of us can actually just be streaming or something.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, if we all go together, it makes it cheaper and makes it more feasible.
Sure.
The more we do that, the more money we save, the more shows we can do that way.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
That's like that Kokomo show. Like, he hit me up and he was like, "Hey, do you have anybody who would want to, come out too?" And I was like, "Hey." He said he had watched the shows and stuff like that. I was like, I can ask the Throwdown guys and see if I can get them out here with me. So that would be pretty cool. And then I put it out there because I had, see how many people are interested, because he's, like I said, he's got a show. I knew it was kind of like, for some people, that's kind of last minute, So I put it out there because he's got another show in October, which I'll probably end up going to as well. So I'm like, let's line up some people to get out there.
Yeah.
Right.
So this one will be fun.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to it.
Definitely message some family that lives in India. See anyone stop by to commit into the little show, and so it was a good time.
How far is it from where you guys are at?
So
it's probably 3 hours.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think when I GPSed it from my location to there, I was like 2 hours and 45 minutes, almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm rocking like 5 hours.
No, that sucks.
Which the worst part is, packing up from the show and then driving back right afterwards.
Yeah.
That's a bit much. About halfway through that drive home, I'm just like, I'm so tired. Like, it's almost done. You just got to stay alive a little bit longer.
Yeah. Don't fall asleep at the wheel. Don't fall asleep at the wheel.
Oh my God! For such a long drive back, I think I've drank 5 or 6 of those Starbucks energy drinks and a Monster just to make sure I'm staying awake.
Yeah, you were chugging them. That's for sure.
Well, I needed a wake-up call.
Hey, I wasn't mad at you.
Yeah, the driver being awake is a real good thing for the passenger too.
That's a bonus for me. Yeah.
Hey, if those weren't working, we probably would have had to stop at a coffee shop for me to get a red eye.
Yeah. As long as we don't go careening over the mountain, we're good. No complaints from me.
Nope, we'll just be going over the bridge where Mothman is.
Yeah. He might save us. You never know. He's like, I hear you guys are doing a book with me.
Everybody gets one.
I've never seen the Mothman statue.
Neither have I. So you're not the only one.
It's like
we were there. We were there. I asked him if he wanted to stop and see it. He said no.
I know, but we're all such a good time. It's such a good time too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It would have added another 40 minutes to the trip. No thanks.
I'm like, as much as I'd love to, we're already making good progress right
here. Yeah.
And where's that located exactly?
Point Pleasant, Ohio.
We just need to make that just a regular road trip for the Throwdown. We'll do a little what the influencers do these days and record everything and our B-roll and all that fun stuff and go touch the butt of the Mothman or whatever the kids do these days.
Touch it. Screw that. I'm putting a $1 bill between them cheeks.
$1 bill, y'all. $1 bill, y'all.
I need to pick up some more colors. I keep not having the color that I want specifically, and then I try to make a color work, and then I'm like, that's not exactly what I wanted.
It's not what I was looking for.
Yeah, I mean, we did actually stop by at the art supply store that was there, and they were more expensive than the Blick was.
Yeah, because I usually Copic is there, but they weren't there. It was the Asheville art store, and I was like, "Oh, cool! I can pick up a couple of markers that are dried up on me." And I picked up like 3, and I looked and saw the price and set them right back down. Chad's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "These are $1 more than I can get them on Carpe Diem. I'm just going to say no."
I mean, hey, I finally find my Wiser Newton after not being able to find that damn thing for months.
Yeah. And just think, if we would have been there earlier, you could have got more than just one little bottle.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Right. At least you got one.
True. And plus, we were able to actually see a little bit of some artists that were on stage that were doing their painting and stuff.
Oh yeah, we got to figure out who that guy was that was painting that Kingpin. That was amazing.
Yeah, and try to see like how far that went, how much that went, because Scotty Young's Skeletor went for a good chunk of change.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I don't know how much it went, but someone tells me it's probably in the like 10,000 plus.
So Twan, Scotty did it was like a 24 by 36 canvas of his cartoony Skeletor, and he got a thought balloon over his head, and He-Man was in it with like a skull and bones. He was wishing death onto He-Man. It was pretty hilarious.
That would have been cool to see.
Yeah, it was pretty neat.
So I'm checking a look at the chat. Okay, so Cameron said, "Oh, so I saw a new Asian kung fu fighting film called The Furious Black Saturday. Called The Furious Black Saturday. It's
called what?
The Furious.
They're not fast; they're just furious."
Yep. And he also said, "So Build-A-Bear today did a special on a bunch of plushies. I was able to get a Mothman for $15. Build-A-Bear does a Mothman plushie?
Oh yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I did not know that. Forget this. I'm going to Build-A-Bear.
Knowing is half the battle. Yo, Joe.
Oh my God, we found so many G.I. Joe and Transformers sketch covers there. It's like nobody wants them.
Absolute Batman sketch covers were like the holy grail of the show.
Yeah, it was. It was like we found two. We finally found two of them, but they were like $60. I'm like, nope, no, thank you.
I might have some.
Well, go on eBay and start selling them for that much. You might actually make enough money to get yourself one gallon of gas.
Yeah, the funny thing about the guy with the sketch cover for $60 is he acted like he was doing us a favor.
He was not doing us a favor.
And I think he just assumed that we were going to buy it. And we were both like, no, thanks. He was like, oh, really? Like, no, we're good.
We're artists. We're trying to find like a good price for those things, just so we don't charge the crap out of our customers.
Yeah, usually, like, as you guys know, my artist friends, I have sketch covers that I've had forever. Like, I've been getting sketch covers for so long, and I have so many. And so there are some that by the time I get back to them and look at them, they've blown up in price. They've gone so high, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna hold on to it or whatever I might do. But if one of my artist friends is like, oh, I would love to get X because I would love to do this character, but the sketch cover is super expensive. I'm like, I got one and I paid whatever for it. I'm not going to charge you whatever. If you want to do art on it, here it is. I got it.
Yeah, man, you hooked me up with the dork one. So thank you for that, for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely. And like, that's just, now if some random person off the street was like, I'd really love one just because I would love one and I would never sell it, I'm not going to give it to you. But if it's an artist who's like, yo, I want one of those, here, take it. And if you peel the white cover off of it and turn it into a Dork #1 first print, okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is, not only are they getting the first print sketch cover, but they're getting the first print issue 1.
Yeah.
So Cameron says vendors booths for MonsterCon are $300 to $350.
So I was close. Speaking of sketch covers, I forgot about, like, not only was I able to get the first printing of the Complicated Cancer issue 3, I guess they're doing some testing right now. So this is a 101 right now. A blank sketch cover for common skin cancer.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll actually make some more just so I can get a whole bunch of them and start making some really cool donation pieces.
Yeah, for sure. That'd be nice.
And I'll be honest, one cover I did for DJ that was all in that thing. That held so that was really nice quality paper.
Yeah.
There's definitely been a couple. There's definitely a couple that I grabbed. So I'm definitely gonna have to start working on that logo pieces. But I grabbed a couple.
Right.
And Punisher.
We'll call him done. All right, kids. It's 10:02, so it's time for us to get the Funko Pone out of here. So let me turn my camera around right quick. Let's see. All right, guys. Thank you for coming out tonight and spending some of your evening with us. We greatly appreciate it. Thanks to Twan and Chucky for another great night of drawing and being silly and just having a nerd conversation. So until next time, this is the Ficus for Chad and Twan. So long, everybody. Have yourselves a great rest of your week. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.